Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Wok with Tak. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. At one time, I taught a cooking class to a group of retirees, and one person at the end of the cooking class came up to me and he told me that he is turning 79 and he was recently widowed. He just moved to a retirement community, but he does not like the food that they offer there and he would like to cook for himself. And after he took the cooking class, he really thinks the cooking system that I introduced, which is the fast cooking system, will really work for him. He liked the idea of the 4 attributes of the cooking system, that is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, will allow him to make home cooking as part of his daily routine, and he can cook every day and to cook the type of food that he loves and enjoy. And he told me that he really liked the practicality, the efficiency and creativity of the cooking system, and he thinks that it's going to be a lot of fun for him. He asked me for a recommendation of the type of wok to buy, but he has stipulations. First of all, he said he liked the wok to be relatively light because of his age, and secondly, he wanted the wok to be easy to clean and maintain. But lastly, more importantly, he said he would like the wok to be the only cooking utensil that he has in his kitchen. I told him that the wok I have in mind for him is a Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. Now this wok is relatively light compared to other woks on the market because it weighs only about 3 pounds, and for him it will be a perfect wok in terms of its weight. This wok is also very versatile. This wok actually frequently known as a wok pan because the bottom of the wok has a large surface area which is almost 9 inches across, so consequently you can use the wok as a frying pan as it is necessary, as in this case you can use the wok to make a grilled cheese sandwich, or you can use it to fry hamburgers as well. This wok is very light. It has what is known as a single layer stainless steel construction, and because of this, it makes it very easy to handle. However, the wok also has an extra layer at the bottom of the wok, and in this extra layer, which it contains aluminum. Now, the aluminum will help heat transduction, also make the wok heat up much faster, and the end result is that this is frequently known as a multi-clap stainless steel. Now, this multi-clap stainless steel only restricted to the bottom surface of the wok. However, you can also buy stainless steel wok that the entire wok is multi-clap. This promotes better heat transmission through the entire surface of the wok. But for stir frying, this is really unnecessary because all the action takes place at the bottom of the wok, and the food never stays in one place for any long period of time because you are stirring it constantly, and so it is entirely non-necessary to have a wok that has an entire multi-clap. This only makes the wok heavier and it is not beneficial in terms of overall stir frying. So from this standpoint, I recommend this wok highly because you still have a good heat transduction at the bottom, but it contributes to the lightness of the wok. Another important feature about this wok is that it's all metal construction. The end result is that this wok can resist heat, so you can use this wok as in the oven, as in the case I'm baking bread in the oven. Furthermore, this wok, because of its stainless steel, it will not rust, and you can use it to boil anything you want, such as boiling spaghetti noodles. The wok also has a nice cover, so you can use it for slow cooking if that is what you intend to do. So consequently, this wok is truly multifunctional. Now, another important equipment that I told my friend that he needs is that he needs a wok spatula. And because this wok is stainless steel, it will not damage the surface with a stainless steel wok spatula. A wok spatula is essential in stir frying because it's designed for the purpose of stir frying, so it makes it very easy for it to go over the surface of the wok, and it makes stirring much more efficient and less labor intensive. So the end result, a wok spatula is almost an essential item to have in stir frying. A good wok spatula makes stir frying much more interesting and fun. The wok spatula I recommend is a traditional wok spatula. This is an excellent wok spatula. It is outstanding construction. The entire wok spatula made of stainless steel all the way from the spatula to the handle of the wok spatula. So for $12, this is a wonderful deal. This wok spatula can also use as a scraper to scrape anything that might stuck to the surface of the wok. But this wok is very easily seasoned, even though it's made of stainless steel. You can season it each time before you start to cook. Use my spot seasoning method. This method is very simple and straightforward. It takes only about 15 seconds before each cooking session, then you are ready to cook. To clean the wok, you can use a Palmara wok brush. This Palmara wok brush is made from natural Palmara fiber. It's very efficient and long-lasting. This type of brush usually are for cleaning like tires or a deck. Now, because of the size of the wok, which is in a bowl shape, and also of its dimension, this wok brush is perfect. As you can see here, just with a few swipes, you can cover the entire surface of the wok with a great deal of efficiency and convenience. So you can clean the wok in a matter of seconds. Particularly if you have seasoned the wok, most of the things on the surface of the wok should be easily brushed off by this Palmara brush. And there are different type of handles. The one I have is a wood handle, but you can buy one that with plastic handle. The plastic handle dry more easily than wood handle, so it probably will last longer. Another item that I recommend for cleaning the wok is a Scotch-Brite scrub sponge. And this is a heavy-duty scrub sponge, and it is usually recognizable by its green color. This sponge is excellent for cleaning anything that sticks to the surface of the wok that cannot be easily brushed off with the Palmara brush. And with this sponge, you can remove any stain on the surface of the wok as well. And this sponge works very well. However, the sponge does wear out, so you should have several of them on hand. Once one wears out, you can replace it with a different one. They are not very expensive, so I usually buy an entire package so that I will have them always available to me whenever I need to replace the old one with a new one. You will discover the old one is far more effective. Another important tool that I would recommend to my friend is to have a pair of long handle tongs. This is very important to have because sometimes when you do shallow frying, you want to use the tong to remove each item individually. This tong works extremely well for you to spread out, say, chicken on the surface of the wok. And in this case, you will fry them on one side first before you turn them over to fry the other side. Now, the tong is also very effective sometimes just to move things around on the bottom surface of the wok rather than using the wok spatula. Of course, when you want to stir fry everything together, you will switch to a wok spatula. Here, an example is that I use the tong to cook various items on the surface of the wok, and I am able to move those items individually without having to disturb all the other items. And so this is a good piece of equipment for you to have. Another piece of equipment that I highly recommend is what is known as a meat masher, or sometimes known as a hamburger meat masher. Originally, it is designed for mashing up hamburger meats in the case, for example, when you make spaghetti sauce or when you make a chili. However, this piece of equipment turned out to be really essential for you to make fried rice because fried rice often are rice that has been stored in the refrigerator overnight. So when they come out, they tend to be rather hard, and so you need something to mash them up. It is much easier than a wok spatula. You mash it up and then you use the wok spatula to mix everything together. So my recommendation is a stainless steel wok, which in this case a Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok to pair with a stainless steel wok spatula. Together they will allow you to cook almost anything that you would like. For cleaning the wok, I recommend a Palmara brush. This brush is very efficient. And then I also recommended a Scotch-Brite heavy-duty sponge. And then for additional cooking tasks, I recommend a pair of long-handled stainless steel tongs. And lastly, I also recommend a meat chopper or a hamburger meat masher. This is all you need for stir-frying. But more than that, you can use this equipment to do almost any form of cooking, such as boiling spaghetti noodles, frying hamburger, making grilled cheese sandwich, and the cleaning equipment that you're going to have will allow you to keep your wok very clean and shiny if that's what you would like to do. I love to hear from you and answer any questions that you might have. So please write to me directly to my email account, which is walkwithtak@gmail.com. It is easier for me to provide you with a complete answer. And this is also a way for me to make sure that if I write to you, you will actually read it. Because most of the time when I answer comment on my YouTube channel, I can never be sure the questioner will actually ever read my answer. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine so that your home cooking will be practical, efficient, creative, fun. If you'd like to learn more about my cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.